Chris left them off?
I think so.
That's how they get.
I think so.
That's how we get. That's how we
know.
get. I've told it. He knows that. But I mean, look at this. Oh, look at all the lint in here. Just how long? I mean, this has been off for a while. This is actually. I mean, this is a thing that's just a lazy thing. So right now we're gonna go look at some of the laundromats. I employ a lot of people to keep these things looking good and clean, and we'll see if they know what the hell they're doing and doing their job right. My guess is we're gonna find some problems today. Okay, so right now we're gonna go around to some properties. I haven't been to some of these in a really long time. I've been doing a bunch of traveling, so some of them have been months. And I just wanna make sure that it's actually getting done. Like, you know, sometimes when I don't come around, like little turns into big and all of a sudden you got real problems. So we're gonna actually go find out what is going on in some of these places and if these people are actually doing their jobs. Some of these other idiots, they don't realize like you gotta spend money to make money. If you let the place start getting wore down and pretty soon the customers are gonna quit going there. Like we do this for our customers. Like we care about our customers. The customers are the reason we have jobs. So when we're not taking care of the customers aren't gonna take care of us. So we gotta make sure that they're taking care of the customers because that's how we make the money.
Oh,
We know actually, in a serious note, we need to look at getting something like, they sell like that asphalt that you can like stamp. You can buy it like in bags. But I mean, we really do. That's a serious, this is a liability. I mean, someone walks and steps in this soft.
Oh,
I know, but we need to just make sure we don't miss it because it looks like someone did fill it with some shit, which it's better than probably having a hole in here, but I mean, look at this trash. I mean, these people just litter. So the kids will take rocks out and throw them in this stupid grass because I've mowed and hit rocks. We're gonna put more river rock in here too. It's a handicap sign. Someone broke it off. They must have. Well, this one's bent. I mean, they just slam into it. Here's someone that don't care about their car, just slam into the handicap sign.
About hit it right there.
Mike's hard. Got a little bottle of nipper. These people do not even care about their community.
If one of these is plugged up, what happens on the inside? What happens to the dryers?
They don't dry. I mean, it just makes them not dry. Why?
So at night,
What the hell's the lid on that one?
Is it not running?
Is it stuck up or is it not there? It's not there.
It's not there.
Oh.
So like if I run a washer that's not condensating, or a dryer,
Yeah.
I run the top dryer, bottom dryer. When I run the top, I don't feel any heat on the bottom. Like it's sealed off from the top.
Yeah.
But that one that's getting the condensation, if I run the top, you can feel the heat like noticeably on the bottom. It's like it's not sealed off from the other one.
First and foremost, I mean, holy crack tile. Why are we getting this rust on these bottoms here? Is this because we have a
Well, you
leak?
say, what are we getting it from?
What are we getting? Is that from a leak?
I think that's from an old leak once upon a time.
Washers actually look good. I mean, washers are clean.
Why you act like you're surprised?
Oh, this is I come to. I mean, I come here half the time and it's like, I mean, this is the one that I have the problem with. Look, these fucking walls are getting all dirty. We're gonna have to probably paint this.
We got to have Mark step away from construction one day and go back to painting. Bellevue needs painted, Ames needs painted.
It doesn't matter what small business you take, there's some aspect of it that needs constant maintenance. And that's where we've gotten. I mean, we have brick and mortar buildings, so there's no management company to talk to, so it's us. Like when there needs to be paint, or there needs to be drywall, or there needs to be tile removed, it all comes down to us. And truthfully, what I saw today was not that bad, so that means that they are staying on top of stuff. Obviously, it's been a while for paint, and that probably needs to become a high priority, but other than that, it seems like they've been on top of everything. This is actually good. Bear machine's full. Like half the time I go there and they're empty.
Shelf added, it's all level.
It's all level.
I should have sent you a picture when I did it.
So I was bitching at him like, I don't even know. Like I was like, this shelf's not level. I'm like, how long has this been? And he's like, it probably was since, could have been the factory. I mean, it could have been the factory. Everybody had COVID issues. We got this, no, we got these before COVID. Here's a true test. Let's see what the storage room looks like. Holy shit. You'd have thought this was staged. I remember this thing being just destroyed. What's all these tools doing back here?
I was putting the backs back on the dryers.
Oh, why are they off? Chris left them off?
I think so.
That's how they get.
I think so.
That's how we get.
know,
That's how we. I've told it. He knows that.
That's
There's no
why
excuse.
I brought my tools in here because I'm not dealing with L Street.
Yeah, that's why L Street's like that. Look at all the lint in here just from this.
Because I'm not dealing with L Street.
So here's the thing. These are gasketed to not let shit get in here. And when you leave the backs off, this is not, I mean, look at this fucking lint in here. We're gonna start having problems. We have dryers at L Street that we had some maintenance man who just didn't give a. She's like, oh, I hate taking the backs off, so I'm gonna leave them off. Like we have more trouble with those dryers And everybody's like, oh, the electrical dryers suck. I'm like, they're chock full of lint. But I mean, look at this. Oh, look at all the lint in here. Just how long? I mean, this has been off for a while. See how it's all, like you'll pull off one that has these. This is actually, I mean, this is a thing that's just a lazy thing. What are these?
I peeked back here and saw it and thought,
are these bad? These are good. When they're bad, these don't rack. So why we have good parts sitting in a, I don't know about this, but this is a contactor. This works. This is someone took the wrong part off. These are working fine. Screw missing. What's going on with this one, Craig?
Was that third one the one that was missing the flapper?
Oh, it was over here, wasn't it?
No, it was the second or third one.
Why?
I wonder if something fucking bird flew in there and made a nest.
Why?
For this to having no vacuum air.
No, it had no vacuum air because someone did this.
You think because it wasn't closed?
Oh shit.
No.
But if you take these out.
At L Street, all the vacuum airs are usually because that chute's dirty.
Yeah, you're right, because there's two flaps inside and they get lint stuck behind them when you don't put the back on them.
Or you get a bird that gets in there.
And like I said, you just put the back on them.
That dryer, to answer your question, has got capacitors on order. Propping it open, maybe? No. Parts in and out every night. Because of that.
Is there dryers off of here too? What is that? Oh, tables.
No. This side's good. These
What the hell? Why is this one like? This one's not all the way in though. The screw's missing right here.
That other one, the other side had some screws missing too.
Well, let's buy some screws. I mean, screws are cheap.
I gotta buy the screws and I'm gonna
We're
buy
missing
the
screws here.
bracket.
I mean, who's losing these, Chris? Like every one of these is missing. Every one of these is missing screws.
I would let you blame Chris, but he hasn't. We haven't had many out of order
Ricky?
on this side since he's been here.
So like I said, here. I mean, these are all missing.
Since Chris has been here, we haven't taken the backs off of these. They've been working.
All right. Well, like I said, this is the smallest one we have, isn't it?
Is that a 20 footer?
Yeah, that doesn't look like it's very big. I mean, that looks like a
20 footer,
house.
a 40 footer, a 60 footer?
That spade is the best thing for cutting shit too. We actually have a cutter though now.
I think that's
All
on the
right.
one at L Street that we were using.
Well, someone patched this. That's good. They didn't paint it though. Ground fault outlet. So this is what they were looking for, which is a ground fault outlet, but this is the thing I was talking about, Craig. Are we leaving this bathroom unlocked at night?
No.
Because this is what they do. Like, see that? That's pushed up. They leave shit here, or they leave drugs. Like this is another thing. Like I bet you there's at some point during the day there's someone leaving up here. This is how they pass stuff because they were doing it at L Street. Well, let's go to 90th. I'll find something there. See that? Feel that?
Yep.
You feel it? It's blowing air. So that needs to be fixed. What are we doing with this string? That's not how that goes on. Do you have a screwdriver?
Not on me.
I wonder if this is on a time. Like, you know what I mean? Like this is how you cheat this box open, but this is, I'm guessing this is our light problem right here. If it's got a timer on, I'm guessing the timer, like the power was off and the timer got off. So it's probably no lights at night, lights all day. I mean, we just have shit everywhere. I would love to come to one office. It's just racked in and racked out. No timer at all on it. Southeast pole lights, 38 and 40, but they aren't even here. We already talked about this, so we don't need to beat that dead horse. I mean, last time I was there, I noticed like there was like molding at Bellevue. What? People put their feet on this? The molding is ripped off at Bellevue going into the bathrooms. This is a little tight. Jeez.
Yeah, this thing gets slid over.
Did you turn this light on, or did you?
I just looked it on.
What the hell's this? LED panel? Oh, this is nice. Does Mark not do tile?
No, yeah, Mark can do tile.
Because like we have like 3 cracked tiles at Ames.
Mark can do it all. You know that.
I know. Well, I mean, I assumed he could. What's this? This is a light. What we need to do is we need to have Megan get the lighting schematics because we have full plans and specs on this. So they'll tell you where that, the electrical drawing should show where those lights are on. I mean, you're right. It might be a photo cell, but I don't want to be burning lights all damn night and day if we don't need to. You know what I mean? Yeah, looks good. I'm happy that it was actually in pretty good condition and everything was very clean. I actually used to be in my stores every day. That's not the case anymore. There's actually stores that we've been seeing in the last couple of weeks that I haven't been in for months. So it is good to see that when I'm walking in there and I haven't been there months, that it's not just glaring issues or major problems, that it seems like most of the stuff is being taken care of. Would they do it the same as I would? They absolutely don't, but I mean, I also own it, so I used to be way more on top of stuff, and they're employees.
One more thing y'all do need to do.
What do we do?
Get hangers. So
Hangers?
people
Oh,
can
so you buy them.
to
I
make
mean, where do we
extra
buy those at?
money. At the
buy 'em
dollar store.
anywhere,
Go to the
yeah.
dollar store and
Buy 'em
buy
anywhere.
up their hangers.
Because you need hangers sometimes and you can't get them.
So I can just hang them.
Did you buy metal or plastic?
Plastic.
That's actually not, you can buy them at Walmart. I mean, the only reason I have vending is a convenience to the customer, so I mean, this is an obvious.
Yeah, but y'all got very
Laundry.
nice laundry.
No, I appreciate that.
Like very clean. Very. I think the lady wanted to change, and she was like, "No, we'll just go over to Southam Hall." I went in there, and I just turned around, went back to my car. I said, "I'm not doing no laundry in there. You see how nasty that is? That's like me going back out west in my house. They got to take off my clothes, take it back. I don't want to do all that.
Right.
I want it where I can sanitize the machine when I'm done, and I can sanitize them before I put the clothes in. So it's much easier.
There's one thing I really want to know from you, and this is legit.
And we
Like,
use your card.
you do? You like the card?
Yeah, we do the card.
It's easy. It's like easy to swipe it.
Yeah.
But you're smart too, because like I mean, some people do a little bunch of $2 watches. The best value is the big ones.
Yeah.
You're getting the best
The
for your
big ones
brand.
gonna do better, and I use some of your little ones too for like
whites.
clothes and things,
Yeah.
not that many.
It wasn't perfect, but it was far from horrible. I'm actually glad that I can leave and take some time off without the whole damn operation falling apart. As always, remember, like, subscribe, comment, I don't care. Like, subscribe. Really what we need is a subscription.